The duck is back. The duck is back. Just going to throw this back wheel on, and I thought might give a little bit of a demonstration. And I know a lot of my brothers will be going, "Oh, you don't need to show us how to do that." But I want to show you this other way I've been thinking about doing. I've done it a couple of times, but then in the past I've forgotten. So let's get on with it. The first thing we do is if you've got a stand like mine or a hoist like mine, is to adjust the bike up and down until you can actually see through here like this, right? You almost want to be able to see through it like a gun barrel, and if you do that, the bike wants to be just slightly higher, right, than the bike wheel, and that's the first thing. And then you don't have to try and lift the wheel, right? So I just realised I just got to chuck this chain on. What's the difference between a toy bike and a real bike, right? Real bike's got a chain. Okay, so put that through there, push the adjusters forward, and I've just forgotten to do something. So I'll take that off again because I want to show you something. Before you put the wheel in, always check the bearings. So how I check the bearings, I'm not checking the slot, I'm checking the condition of the bearing. Get the old proverbial finger, shove it in the hole. Mine are fat enough that they're bigger than the hole. If you've got small fingers, it might be a problem. Anyway, you put it in the hole. You're a dirty bastard duck. You put it in the hole and you turn it like this and you rock it. And if it feels nice, it's probably all good, right? You do that. I've actually already done it. I'm just demonstrating. You do that on both sides. The other thing that I can't stress enough is I'm fairly organised today. It is Saturday, it's why I'm doing this. I'm working on my own bike. I can stress enough grease, right? And I'm just going to put I've cleaned the bearing, I've cleaned the seals in there, and now I'm just going to put a little blob of grease on the seal and smear it round, right? That just re-lubes that seal. If you don't, it'll wear out in half the time. Put a little blob in the bearing. It's my bike, and when I put those bearings in, I know I put lots of grease on them. The axle, I've cleaned it. Same thing again. Put a good amount of grease on the bolt, right? I've wiped this off. Hold it like so. Give it a good squirt in there. I mean, good rub. Most of you guys will be familiar with this action. And then one squirt up the centre of the bushing inside the wheel. That's to make sure it's lubricated really well. I've actually had bikes here where I've smashed that axle out with a pinch and a pin and a hammer because it hasn't been lubed. It's been put together dry. One of the worst things you can do. Right. So little bit of Just rub that with my fingers because it's got that's the seal, the bush, what goes on the inside. I've already pre-cleaned these. Got a shot of grease on that other side. Smear that on the seal. Right, and this is where I start to do things a little bit differently too. I think this one's off, this is off, I think I got it off an old mower or something. Okay, so we put the wheel there, roughly there, and we've got the brake arm with the mount for it, what holds it to the swing arm. I've actually, hang on a minute, somebody's here. I'm expecting someone. Alright. And we will have to deal with it.